30 minutes of Red Deer and which one is right for you. I'm Shalane Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group, and pretty sure if you've been thinking about moving to Central Alberta, and you know what I always say, in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, I'm pretty sure Red Deer's been on your radar. But we gotta widen the scope. Some of the best communities, some of the best places and best hidden gems are just within 30 minutes of Red Deer. That's right, you have choices. And in this video, I'm gonna dive in, tell you all about some of my favorite places, my top 5, I would say, within 30 minutes of Red Deer, so you have a clearer picture, because like I always say, we do the research so you don't have to. And if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe and check out all our other videos, because I know those videos are gonna help make your move to Central Alberta easier, stress-free, and seamless. That is my promise to you. All right, let's dive into it. Town number 1, Blackfalds. Blackfalds, Alberta. If you've got a young family and you're looking for a brand new home at a price that still makes sense, at a price that's still affordable, and at a price you could keep those dollar bills in your pocket, you might want to check out Blackfalds. It has been the fastest growing community for a decade. Yes, a decade. It is up and coming. It has hidden gems. If you have kids that are into baseball, magnificent, stunning baseball fields. We've got the Abbey Centre there. What the heck is the Abbey Centre? It is this amazing outdoor water park with water slides. There's facilities inside. Your kids are gonna love it. There's spray parks, there's skate parks, there's BMX tracks, there's new schools being built there. And one of Jason's favorite things in Blackfalds is this little hidden gem with the best sushi. I know you're thinking big city means great sushi, but that's not always the case. You're gonna wanna check it out at Blackfalds. And if you want more information and the inside scoop, you're gonna have to reach out to us. You can call me, text me, email me. That's all you need to do, and I'm gonna give you all of the secrets of all of these places. But I can't keep you on this video all day. I'm here to talk about the 5 places I think are the best communities within 30 minutes of Red Deer. I know I talked about price, so what does that actually mean? That means you are getting a bigger house, more square footage, a bigger yard, bigger footprint, maybe even you're getting that garage or 2 for all less than you could get in Red Deer. Yes, less money than in Red Deer. Now, I'm not trying to shake down Red Deer or toss it to the side. I live in Red Deer. I love it here. But it's my job to explore all of these options, because if you are thinking about moving to Central Alberta, you got a lot of options and you might not know where to start. So here I am just giving you the inside scoop of some of the best communities around Red Deer, so you can save money, or maybe it's a lifestyle that suits you better. Let's talk about another reason why Blackfalds is so fantastic. Commuters love it. You're right on Highway 2, the Deuce, the Queen Elizabeth, you've heard me say it time and time again, and also on Highway 2A. Blackfalds has such a great location if you need to zip onto the highway for work, to get to a major city center, if you need to get to the airport. It really has great access. Now that is important if you need to shave off 15-20 minutes of your commute. That adds up after the week, and nobody wants to waste time driving. Well, maybe some of you guys like the quiet drive, but me, I need to get there and get back so I can get doing what I want to do. Bottom line, Blackfalds is great, it's new, it's upcoming, you can maximize your dollar, it has young families, and it just is a fantastic place to raise your kids or start a family, or maybe even if you want to slow down. I don't know. All right, guys, town number 2, which I am part and parcel to. I grew up there, I love it there, my family still loves there. But like I said, I do live in Red Deer. I have lived multiple places, so I do know what I'm talking about. Now, I said Blackfalds is for the town for young families. Innisfail kind of has a different vibe. It's a little bit more for retirees. It has a little bit slower pace. But having said that, they still have so many great things for families, such as they just renovated the aquatic center, they have a splash park, they have BMX park, they have a small ski hill. So much fun. But there's no toll road. There's no chairlift. It's only a tow rope, so you better be working out and have those muscles to get up that ski hill. But again, it also has so many great amenities for if you're looking for a slower pace, beautiful walking trails, different organizations, Bridge Club, the Innisfail Legion is very popular if you want to get into volunteering. Innisfail just is a really great community. And again, just like Blackfalds, it is right at Highway 2. So that access to the highway is fantastic. If you want to zip out to the airport, it's only an hour away to the Calgary airport. If you need to go to Edmonton, then it's a little bit longer. And you can still have that easy commute. You can get where you need to go. Innisfail does have the amenities that you're going to need. It has doctors, it has dentists, it has a beautiful Shoppers Drug Mart that is fairly new. It has grocery stores. It has some great restaurants. One of my favorite things, yes, because I'm a realtor, you're gonna find homes with character. Some of these houses have been there since I was a kid, before I was even born, when my parents lived there, my grandparents lived there, and they're being kept alive, they're being brought back to life. And they have streets with beautiful trees, the kind of streets you see on the movie when kids are playing outside. This is just a kind of beautiful feel that Innisfail has. It also has a hospital, so if you need a hospital nearby and services like that, that might be great for you. Wait times are going to be less than being in some of the major city centers, so that is a good thing to think about. It has great schools. Class sizes will be smaller, but if you do have kids and you want them to commute to Red Deer, to the bigger schools for high school, there's a bus. They can do it, not to worry. I know I already said my favorite thing, but I have so many favorite things about Innisfail. If you're looking for a great community vibe where people know you, people are talking on the street, the kind of feel where you open that garage door and everybody's taking part and having a visit, garden parties, block parties, walking gathering, whatever it is, Innisfail is that small town, small community. You'll send the kids down the road to the convenience store, Max or 7-Eleven, whatever it's called nowadays, and those people that work in there are gonna know your kids. They're gonna remember you. They're gonna remember you picking up that jug of milk on your way home from work with the kids in tow. It is just a beautiful sense of community, sense of pride. They have so many festivals. Their hockey is huge in Innisfail. Curling is another big thing. Baseball. Innisfail prides itself on every single thing it does. Now, where some people might say it doesn't have a lot to offer, it does have your basic needs, basic necessities, but what they do offer, like I said, it's a sense of pride. Innisfailians have pride, they are community-oriented, family-oriented, and you're gonna wanna check it out. You're gonna wanna check out that real estate. Now, enough about Innisfail. I feel like I'm rambling on and on and on. So again, whether you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, this video is gonna help you go outside of the typical cities and places that you see on the videos, on the map, on other YouTube channels, which I hope you're not diving into because this is the only place you need to look. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back into it. Okay, I need to calm down here because I'm getting a little excited about all these towns. Town 3, Penhold. Okay, Penhold is one seriously underrated, and I don't think it gets nearly enough attention. It is also growing. Everywhere in Central Alberta is growing. That is why it's a great time to move here. But I have a video on that, so go check that out. We're not here for that. That's not the purpose of this. All right, Penhold is small, yes. Pretty small, yes. But what it lacks in size, it makes up in value. The community feel, the size of the house you're gonna get, the size of the yard. Maybe you wanna build a new house. Maybe you wanna start a business. This is all going to be very affordable here for you at Penhold. Penhold has that small town feel, but you're literally like 9 minutes, maybe more, maybe less, depending on your drive, depending on the traffic, which is not crazy, and you're at Gasoline Alley, which means Red Deer, where Costco is. Costco, everybody loves you. great restaurants, shopping, and then another 2 minutes, you're right into the heart of the city. Walmart, Mark's Work Warehouse, Wieners, the mall, all of the amenities are literally within 15 minutes of Penhold, and you don't have to spend the money that you would in the city of Red Deer if that's something that you're trying to stick on your budget, maximize your dollars, and the urban feel of a city is not for you. You want the slower pace, you want a bigger lot, you want a bigger house, maybe you want a place to live where you can just walk, because in Penhold you can walk everywhere. And I literally mean everywhere. And it also has a new school being built. So all of these communities are really growing and thriving and generating the new and creating jobs and creating more people to move in. It's something that's really exciting happening here in central Alberta. Penhold really is growing at a steady rate. It's not growing crazy like some of the other places around central Alberta. And from an investment standpoint, from a real estate standpoint, it is a good sign. It is a good place to invest your money. Also with the Red Deer Airport expansion, that's going to increase property values, that's going to draw people in, it's going to create jobs. Getting in now, while it's still affordable, could really be smart for you, could really be a strong long-term move. And when I say this with such passion, and this is because the land is cheaper, it's less to build out there. They want to draw people in, so there are incentives to draw people into these communities. And again, if you want to know more about what incentives are, if you want to know more about the investment opportunities, Jason and I here with the Walls Real Estate Group, we are happy to dive into it and give you all of the information and do all of the research so you don't have to. If you want the most house for your money in central Alberta, Penhold might not be the best one, but it deserves a serious look, because it also, not only when you're looking for a house or looking to move in central Alberta, you want to think about lifestyle. What do you need in your life to make your life happy, fulfilled, convenient? It's not just the house, it's everything you do in your day-to-day. So like I said prior about Innisfail, do you need a hospital? Do you need a walk-in clinic? Do you need a dentist? Do you need a hairdresser? Oh, hairdresser. That's where I get my hair done. Yes, I drive to Penhold from Red Deer to get my hair done. And there also is the most cutest little bakery there that I love to go there for coffee and get fresh baking. And if you want me to tell you what it is, you're gonna have to. You know, I don't need to tell you. I'm gonna tell you anyways. Like, subscribe, call me, text me, or email me, and I'm gonna tell you all the hidden gems of all of my favorite places. And you might not like them, but I'm pretty sure you will. Let's keep going. Town number 4, Lacombe. Oh, Lacombe. This is just so beautiful. I know I want to say it's my favorite. I think they're all my favorite. But honestly, Jason, I will tell you, this is a place with so much character. Lacombe is charming. They have really outdone themselves on keeping the old town feel, keeping the old structures. When you walk down Main Street, it feels like you're doing a time warp, or actually going back in time. It's just stunning. The old brick buildings, the architecture, the parks. All right, the schools. Schools are always important. So I just told you how charming it was, the pride that they take on keeping those old structures to life, which is so important, I feel, because they're just stunning. When you go there, you're gonna love it. Anyways, I'm on a ramble again. Let's get back to the schools. They have a long time reputation, so that is fantastic. If you go on and you look about communities and schools, you're gonna be able to dive in and go down the rabbit hole and see which schools you like. But Lacombe really does have a long time standing reputations for its schools. Also, it has a big mix between young families, new families, and professionals, which gives a really balanced, grounded feel. So if you're looking for that mixture, Lacombe might be the place for you. Maybe you are starting a family, maybe you're retiring, or maybe you have a mixture of little ones and teenagers. You really should take a look at this. Lacombe really has everything you're going to need as well. And again, it is so close to Red Deer. All of these communities are within 30 minutes of Red Deer, where you have everything you're going to need. Now, back to the real estate side of things, because it wouldn't be my YouTube video if we didn't talk about real estate. In terms of housing, you get a very nice variety. Character homes on big lots, newer subdivisions, acreage properties. Yes, there's acreages within the city limits. There's genuinely something for everybody. So if you want to build a house, if you want a house that's already built but never been lived in, if you want a character home, if you want a heritage home, Lacombe has it. So please check out my video on my channel about Lacombe, because Jason and I did a deep dive into exactly what Lacombe has to offer. Okay, I know you guys are dying to hear it. What is town number 5? It's Springbrook. I know it has kind of a funny name, but it really is a beautifully growing community. And this one surprises a lot of people because most people haven't even heard of it. And it's just this cute little blanket bedroom community, whatever you want to call it, that's right on the edge of Red Deer. So it's right between Penhold and it's right between Red Deer. It is, you could probably even ride your bike to Red Deer if you wanted to. We're talking basically the city of Red Deer's doorstep, but feels completely different. Why do you ask? You've got larger lots, like all of these communities I have that I've said. It's just kind of that kind of common feel. It's also much quieter. The population is quite small, so you don't have a lot of traffic. There's not a lot going on in there. It's almost like acreage living within a small town. So if you do new things, you just kind of have to zip out and go to Penhold, which is about 3 minutes away, or Red Deer, which is about 8 minutes. So, but it still does have some amenities there. And like I said, with the expansion of the Red Deer Airport, which is right there, you are going to be getting into a wonderful investment. Your values are going to increase, and that's what we all are hoping for our real estate when we do investing. It's really a popular choice for people that work in the city of Red Deer, that need to be in the city, but they want a quieter, slow pace of life, and where they don't have to drive 20 to 30 minutes to get to and from work. Because like I said, nobody wants to waste time in their car by themselves. Well, maybe sometimes we want to crank up the radio and do a little song and dance, but not every day. We got things to do and people to see, and we just want to get out of work and get out of our cars and have those barbecues and hang out with our friends and kiss our kids. Anything but the commute to and from work. And the commute to and from work is not going to be high density with traffic either. So that is something you're going to really want to consider. So if proximity to Red Deer is a non-negotiable for you, but you still want room to breathe, you're probably going to want to think about Springbrook. Now let's just recap. Which city or which town within 30 minutes of Red Deer is right for you? Okay, so let me break this down really easy for you. We had 5 towns. We have Blackfalds. If you want a young, up-and-coming community, young families, up-and-coming, growing, affordable, this might be for you. 2, Innisfail, my favorite, if you can remember. If you want first-time buyer value, if you want a little bit slower pace of life, if you're thinking about retiring, that might be a place for you to explore. Penhold, slower pace of life if you want community charm and close proximity to Red Deer. Springbrook, again, if you want close proximity to Red Deer and you want to not have that city craziness, busy life, but you don't want the traffic and you want the short commute and affordable, Springbrook. Lacombe, oh, Lacombe, the character. When you go there, that is what you're going to remember. Trust me, outside of the beautiful parks and walking trails, Lacombe has it all. It is a beautiful vibe, beautiful community. So you're gonna wanna check that out. Again, let's just talk about it. Blackfalds, Innisfail, Lacombe, Springbrook, Penhold, 5 great communities within 30 minutes of Red Deer. That's exactly why Jason and I always sit down with our clients before starting to talk about where they want to live. And I've done a video on this too. Not only do I want to know about what your budget is, what kind of house you want, your wish list, I want to know about your lifestyle. So not only do we match hearts with homes, we want to match your lifestyle. We want to match your financial goals with your lifestyle and make sure those dollar bills are working for you and staying in your pocket. If you're thinking about making the move to Central Alberta, reach out to me and Jason. We'd be happy to go over any of this information with you in more detail. And again, whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 1 year from now, we're here to do the research so you don't have to. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls, the Walls Real Estate Group.